there, weakless one here. We're taking a look at my Iggy&Scortch deck build. For my prime card, I chose the Arch Magnus. I wanted this to be a bit more of an aggressive Iggy deck, so the Arch Magnus with the energy damage and the damage bonus just seemed to make the most sense to me late game. For my level 1 stuff, my opening hand, I usually choose Health Potion, Mana Potion, and Scout's Ward. The potions, for obvious reasons, they're going to help you carry yourself to level 5 and to make that first return trip back to the core. Wards are always going to be a good choice for Iggy. Sometimes you're going to be pushing a lane by yourself. You're going to want to be able to drop something behind you to get that early alert to protect yourself from getting ganked. As far as the main deck goes, I think it's best to focus on cooldown reduction for Iggy, obviously energy damage, and probably physical resistance to protect yourself from the fighters because you are such a big target. I usually open up with the Burn Blood Powders. If you can get 2 of them, even better. They give you that cooldown reduction, they give you the energy damage, but they also give you attack speed, which ends up working out really, really well for Iggy. A lot of people don't see the Molotovs being a factor, but if you can pump them out, they actually are pretty devastating. So I focus on kinetic and cast for my Burn Blood Powders, both of them. Then I move into my armor. I start buffing up. I go with the Blood Soaked Armor. This card's great. It's got an active skill for 6 seconds. When hit by a basic attack, you apply a bleed stack to the attacker, max 10 stacks. So any enemy coming at you with a high attack speed is really going to be sorry they attacked you. If you activate this card at the right moment, they'll get that bleed stack applied to them and they won't see it coming. And of course gives you a little bit of physical resistance as well, which is great. After that, I usually throw on a Blast Harness. Like I said, people don't usually see the attack speed being a factor with Iggy, but I find it works really, really well. I usually do one, and then I save the second one for endgame, just in case I want to add insult to injury and make a stupid fast Iggy. As far as armor goes, I got some more physical armor down here. It's just a good idea with the fighters being as strong as they are sometimes. And then just in case you run into a Murdoch or Richter type situation where energy damage is coming up, it's always a good idea to have a little bit of protection from that as well. So I got a Toon Barrier. And then, of course, in case anybody throws on some energy armor to protect themselves against you, you might want to melt it down with this very appropriate card here, giving yourself the energy penetration, which works great. Wards, always good, can't forget wards. I usually buff mine up with a little bit of mana just in case. If I feel like I'm doing enough things solo, then yeah, I'll go ahead and use this up. That way I can protect myself. But other than that, it's kind of an aggressive Iggy deck. I think most people play it a little bit more cautious, but I think this works out really, really well. So without further ado, I'll give you my top 10 kills on my way to Master Rank. Hope you enjoy.
For